Okay, it's Friday, the 24th of January. Doing this around 1:30 in the afternoon. Um, just want to let you know we're running out of time. If you want to nominate to try to get in on this, I don't know if we're going to, but I'm giving it a shot and see if we can beat some of those TV guys to at least get nominated. So that pretty much tells you where you got to do it, how you got to do it right there. Now, before we get into the actual weather, and we're going to look ahead into February to talk to you about these temperature changes that are going to be happening, and then some of the weather changes and precipitation wise. But this is a picture of the Susquehanna River by Wilkes-Barre, and it's covered in ice. And the thing you got to worry about is an ice jam, not necessarily ice itself. But if it jams up somewhere and then backs up, and then you have flash flooding. Now, we hope that the temperatures warm up, and they will, and this things will start to melt. And the good part about it, this is your total rainfall or snowfall or ice and whatever, because we have all that coming up. The total amount of precipitation, as you can see, is not more than an inch and a half, inch and three quarters. And up here in the river basin, up here where your flow comes down the Susquehanna, through Tunkhannock and then down to Pittston and down, into the valley and then down towards Berwick and Bloomsburg and then down Harrisburg, you can see we don't have a lot of rain or total precipitation. This takes you all the way out to February 9th. So that's a positive, that we don't have any huge downfall rain, and we don't have a sudden warming trend. But it is going to get warmer. Instead of the brutal cold that we're having, which we'll have still through tonight and tomorrow morning, things are starting going to be like a roller coaster now. I'm going to take you through Saturday. I'm going to take you out to the afternoon. You can see it warms up. Temperatures actually out in western PA, going into Sunday morning, are above normal for a change, not below normal. How that would translate to the air temperature, you're basically in the 20s in the early morning hours on Sunday, which is a big difference from what you've had. So the roller coaster starts, and then as we get into Sunday afternoon, it actually is a little below normal. As we get to Monday morning, let's show you this right here. Monday morning, early morning, we lose a lot of air temperature during the night. Monday morning, it's cold again. Think like 11 to 15 degrees out west, basically across the whole state of Pennsylvania. Temperatures below freezing, Jersey below freezing, Delaware below freezing as we move during the day. But and this kind of gets like a loop-de-loop here. Temperatures warm up down southeast, south central. They get above freezing. Then we go out to let's see if we can get this to work. I'm getting a little jam here. This takes you to Tuesday afternoon. You can see the south of Route 80, basically, it gets above freezing north. You still got that cold air above you there. And we put this in action. You can see above normal to the south, below normal to the north. Then we have a mixture of not precipitation, but temperatures come in midweek, and we begin to go above normal. Now, look at this is Wednesday morning, above normal a lot in Pennsylvania. How that translates to air temperatures. What is normal and above normal is now early in the morning, you're around freezing instead of below zero. So that's what you look for. So as we move this out, these are what the average temperatures. You can see cold air comes in Thursday, cold air stays in, and then on Friday morning it's cold. Friday during the day, much colder. So we're not done with the cold temperatures, but then that's the 31st. Okay, so then we move into the beginning of the month, and you can see it's still a little below normal here. And then we start to see what I think is going to be a low pressure system, because there'll be cold air in place. A low pressure system, there's going to be a lot of ice. There'll be some snow, but there's going to be a lot of ice in Pennsylvania. And the temperatures, this is the first of the month. You can see they go up, but because of the precipitation, you see they're below normal here. So this is the second. And then here's the third. And as that storm comes by, and you can see here's the low pressure system coming up on the second. And I think there'll be snow, rain, and freezing rain with this. And then you'll see these temperatures begin to bloom. This is the 3rd, early in the morning on the 3rd. Let's see, let's just take this to around, let's get this to the morning hours. Here's around 8 o'clock in the morning on the 3rd, and the temperatures are mid 40s in a lot of areas, mid 40s down here in South Jersey and Delaware, and then out by southwestern PA, and then 30s throughout the state during the morning hours. And then during the day, let's see if we can fix this. During the day, they warm up into the 40s across the state, even 50s down in southern Delaware. And then again, we have some cold air that wants to sneak its way back in again after that. But here you're still above normal. And then the cold air comes back in, but it only takes us down to about normal on the 6th before another system starts to come up the East Coast. Again, it's going to be snow, sleet, freezing rain again. And then as we get that one goes by, then boom, here comes the warm air. I mean, here you go. Out western PA, 25, instead of 25 degrees below normal, you're 25 to 30 degrees above normal. Here's temperatures in the 50s near 60. This will be out in front of a front. And then as that goes by, hey, guess what? We go back down in the cold again around the 8th. So it's an up and down pattern. Between now and then, again, let's see if we can make this come out. The amount of snow it's showing total between now and the 9th, that's all the snow it shows. Okay. Up here towards, the lakes, and of course you get more, but it doesn't show a lot of snow, and that's all the way up to the 9th. But by the middle of the month, pattern will go back again, and we'll be back on that cold side, and then we'll have more chances of snow towards the end of February and the beginning of March, which is always seems to be our snowy part of the year. And so what you got to worry about, this is the storm that I was talking about around the 2nd, okay? This is freezing rain. These darker the colors, the heavier the amount of freezing rain, and it could be a problem it could put some power lines out. So this is way ahead of time, but you can see there's the freezing rain line, and let's see if we can narrow this down a little bit. See if there's any snow attached to this thing. As you can see, there's not much snow. It's a freezing rain event then, and I don't see any snow. I'm moving this out towards the middle of the month, and you can see there's like nothing. Everything's north of PA until the middle of the month, until the cold air starts coming in. So I hope it didn't confuse you, but what I tried to show you is that we're going to be up and down with the temperatures, not a lot of snow, and that we really have to pay attention around the 2nd and the 3rd of February for some nasty weather. Okay, everybody take care, be safe.